Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Arkansas here. And since last episode, finished up our first field of potatoes. Courseplay definitely gave me some trouble on this field, shall we say. You can definitely see some missing bits and pieces on here. I don't know if that was all Courseplay's fault, but yeah, Courseplay was definitely being a healthy amount of derpy on this field. They're mostly just crashing into the harvester. I don't know what its problem with that was, but it wanted to crash into the harvester a lot for some reason, so I kept having to fix that. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what's up with all these missing pieces. I'm not going to worry about them. Good enough. Anyway, we got one more fields of potatoes to harvest here this episode, and then we also got some rice to harvest here as well. Just one little problem. You can probably see it coming down right now. It is, yeah, it is raining. Interestingly enough, I don't know if that affects the potato harvest. Yeah, the harvester kept going here last episode. Normally, Courseplay stops when it starts raining, everyone. It didn't with the potatoes, so I don't know if maybe potatoes are not affected by the rain. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, we're not getting the message here about rain affecting yields. I have no idea if they are. No idea. I will say this here, and don't know if I've done the test here in 25 or not. But previous versions of the game, if I remember correctly, I think is it like 40%, 50%? Like you really, really, really do not want to harvest in the rain. I mean, like it horribly affects your yield. Like it is really bad, like really, really bad. So just FYI on that one. Like I said, I haven't, oh my goodness, you really cannot. Like when you turn on the steering assist, Evan, this harvester just goes like crazy here. You really got to have that straight on. Otherwise it's, veering all over the place. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if that's true here in 25 or not. I mean, I don't think I've tested that here in 25, but back in 22 I did test it, and yeah, like I said, you're looking at I think it was like a 40-ish some percent loss. Keep in mind too, if your harvester needs to be repaired, you can also be looking at like a half your yield as well. So just something to keep in mind there. And also something else to keep in mind along with that, while we're talking about yields, everyone, none of that stuff will be reflected in the yield map. So just, keep that in mind, everyone. You might be looking like, hey, I'm yielding 125%. In reality, your harvester is needing repairs and you're actually only yielding 50%. Gotta love that yield map, right? Speaking of that yield map, by the way, I notice, again, don't know if you can trust it, everyone. But, oh, there we go, yield map. We're definitely not yielding as much as we were last time around on harvest. I'm not sure what's up with that. At least, again, according to the yield map, everyone. We're going to probably, oh my goodness, okay, yep, I was not lined up well enough, was I? Gotta line up even better. Why are we, like, sliding sideways here? What the heck? Okay, I think we got the situation under control. Anyway, I was going to say, why such a low yield here? At least according to the yield map. We should be good on fertilizer. pH, we should be. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's just get out and take a look here, see what the expected yield is. pH is, oh, well, okay, it's okay. That's good, okay. There was some bad back there. Nitrogen's perfect. Actually a little on the low, 135, 140. There's 140, okay. Expected yield 86%, yield potential 89%. Okay. Apparently last time we were 100%. No idea. Maybe it's just the difference in the crop. I don't know, but I just happened to notice that. Thought that was rather interesting. I'm like, weird. Normally, like if you have all your conditions perfect on the field, your yield from one harvest to the next isn't going to vary. Like, you got 100% last time in that area, you'll get 100% this time. Again, according to the yield map. What are you actually getting? That's, we don't want to, that's a good question. What we are getting, though, is absolutely nothing at the moment because I forgot to turn it back on. That would help. Plan again, by the way, I'm going to put this on course play here. I might I don't know. Am I going to do the headland pass? I don't know. I might just do this on course, but right away, we'll see once here. But then we're going to go harvest the rice, which I might have to... wow, we are really getting sideways here. What the heck? They're like a little bump here or something. Like this harvester is not... Oh my goodness. It is not liking something here, but I don't know what, but... It is not happy. We might just at least knock this little piece out ourselves here a minute, just because something's definitely not right here. Doesn't look like it's uneven. Kind of hard to tell with the grass there, though. Maybe just the harvester being derpy. I don't know. Okay, well, like I said, how far is it around this field here? Yeah, I'm going to take like half the episode, probably just to make it around the field. I mean, like I said, I want to get started on the rice harvest here this episode. So let's get course play going on this here. Looks like a good enough spot to start course play. So let's see. We're going to need first waypoint. Well, at least once we create the course here. We should be good. How many headlands? Because I might need more headlands here. 6. Let's do 8. I don't know if that maybe contributed to some of my problems on field 63, but just in case it did, we'll bump up the headland count here, see if that helps. And I do believe I clicked the generate button. Yes, I did. Okay. You're never sure. It'd be nice, maybe just, a suggestion to the course play developers, like, once you click the button, like, maybe give us an indication that it's actually running. Like, did I click it? Did I not? Yep, we did. Okay, first waypoint, drive the course. Let's go grab our grain cart here. Got a little bit of potatoes in there already. That's fine. And then we'll switch our trucks over here to field 65 as well. Speaking of which, we're going to have to switch the cart over to 65. Nice thing with course play, but that's relatively simple to do. We'll just, well, don't necessarily maybe need to go to the field, but we're going to. Go to the field here, and then we'll select the field. So target. And I'm not sure I'm going to be honest, what the difference between these are. So you got target position, and then you got field position. The field position is the one that actually, like, selects the field. So you notice when I did the field position, the field actually got highlighted. And then, yeah, we'll start course play, and off he goes. I'm actually not sure why or where he's going, to be honest, but he's doing something. Okay, and then to the truck. Oh, need to, yeah, open up auto drive. Field 63, field 65, truck weight. Oh, and for those who watched last episode, yes, I got my mouse fixed here. Oh, so much better. So much better. I did not realize it was actually even broken in the game here till... last episode, and like, oh, my mouse is actually working here again. So, yeah, for those who didn't know, I've been complaining in the last 2-3 weeks. My mouse pointer hasn't been working here. Well, it turns out it was actually the fault of my mouse. A hardware problem. The middle mouse button wasn't working. We'll just leave it at that. There was a little bit more to it than that, but it basically was not working. Okay, trucks should be running. And I just realized I put 2 trucks on the potato harvest. I'm going to need a truck for our rice as well, aren't I? Oh, well. We got one more truck yet. Guess that means we just get 1 truck for the rice. Oh, speaking of 1 truck for the rice, that's going to be the truck. Let's just start with field 20 here, I guess. So field 20 tractor. No, truck. Where's the truck course? Truck weight. Perfect. Grain mill unload. Actually, we're going to go to, that's a good question. Oh, where are we going to take the rice to first? Yeah, yes, probably grain mill. And then also canning factory as well. Yeah, we'll start with the grain mill, I guess, long grain rice. And let's actually get him out of here. I believe I can just start him on this route right here, I think. Let's see if he is happy with that. Seems to be. Excellent. And then I'll grab the combine. Still running the John Deere S770 here yet. Just our little, Class 7 machine. And then we should probably grab a grain cart. Let's see. How about the other 8RX? This is this was a 310, didn't I? I figured that can be our nice spraying tractor. Oh, and what cart do we want? We got the J&M or we got the Demco? I guess we'll grab the J&M. You know, someone left the tarp open on the Demco there. It's probably wet. Hey, at least it doesn't rain under sheds anymore, right, everyone? Oh, speaking of the game, by the way, almost forgot one. The new DLC is out here today. So for those who haven't checked that out, that, of course, is part of the Year 1 Pass. So if you got the Year 1 Pass, it is free part of that. Otherwise, you do have to buy it if you want it. So, let's see. Field 20 tractor weight. Field 20 tractor unload. Wait, that was the wrong one. Field tractor weight. There we go. I need field tractor unload on this one. There we go. And then we'll get the tractor weight on this one here as well. Perfect. Let's start harvesting. Our steering assist going here. Now, I'm not seeing any message about our yield being affected. I mean, come on, it's rice. Rice is underwater for like half of its growing season, so water shouldn't affect it, right? We could maybe try fast forward in time, see if we get past the rain. As long as our yield isn't being affected, though, I'm not too concerned about it. I don't want to fast forward time too much here. We're already, noon here on the in-game time, so... And we got a field of potatoes to harvest yet. We got 3 fields of rice. The AI worker has a full grain tank, huh? I didn't know that did that message for Courseplay. I guess Courseplay's an AI worker, huh? I was gonna say, if it's not gonna harvest that, I might just slide over a little bit, but nope, looks like we're getting it. Oh, that part we're gonna miss though, aren't we? Okay, oh well. Well, how's our yield looking here? Well, looks like it's looking the same as last time, according to the yield map. Again, can you trust it? I don't know. You folks, let me know. How trustworthy do you folks think the yield map is? I've got my opinions on it, as I've obviously mentioned before, which obviously, again, as I've said, I do not find it to be accurate. It is based on, how's the best way to explain this? It's based on what the game thinks you'll get, but it's not real, if that makes sense, right? It's not what you're actually getting. Which is kind of a bummer, because that's like the whole purpose of the yield map, if you ask me, but, oh well. Looks like we're still rolling yet. That's good. Yep. Harvester's still rolling. I like seeing that, everyone. And I suppose I should probably put the pipe out here. Well, only half full. Of course, I say that, and then once we're about 3/4 full, I'll forget to put the pipe out until we're completely full. Seems like that's how it always rolls. Well, right for the combine to fill up here. Good time to mention, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Okay, better put the pipe out here at this point. It's not like the grain cart's too far away. Yeah, wow, looks like the yield is pretty much matching identically to what we had last time. Not complaining, just according to the yield map. I'm gonna have to assume some of these special crops apparently are not affected by rain when it comes to harvesting. Everyone, I told you folks I should have put the pipe out quicker. I figured he wasn't that far away. I'm like, oh, come on, he should be able to get here fairly quick. In fairness, he is right there, but taking his time to get the rest of the way here, isn't he? A little suspicious. Oh, there we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, the pipe's on this side there, buddy. Not that side. Gotta love when auto drive tries to do that, right? It's like, yeah, the pipe's over here, not here, not back here, not up here. Like, oh my goodness. I guess in fairness, I mean, depending on what harvester you have, as we've obviously seen here with some of the beet and potato harvesters, the unloading side is different sometimes. But yeah, I don't know about you folks. That seems slightly annoying if you ask me. I presume there's probably a reason why the potato harvester unloads on the side it does. But at the same time, too, like everyone, now you have a harvester that's unloading on the opposite side of most of the other harvesters. And then, of course, you got the beet harvesters here, too. The self-propelled is unloading on the right side. All the rest of these. Is it all the rest of these? I presume that's the unloading side right here, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think that's folded up in there. So that's the unloading side here on the left. Same thing for this one on the left. Same thing for the rope on the left as well. But then, bam, on the right. That's the beet loader. Where's the... Oh, yeah, potato harvesters. Oh, that's interesting. So the tow behinds are also on the left compared to the tow behind beet, which is on the right. Right? Yes. Because, yeah, the beet one's on this side. These are on the left. But then the self-propelled potato is on the right. Okay, then. Yeah, really. I don't know why auto drive does that. If anyone happens to know, let me know if there's a fix for it. Because that definitely gets really annoying. I'm like, really? Well, why? That is part of the reason why I had to get rid of auto drive on our harvest here, the red beet harvest one. Auto drive just kept doing that like constantly. Now in this case, he probably won't start back up. Let me get the combine a little further out of the way here. Okay. In this case, he probably won't start back up without being moved. Yeah, cannot reach waypoint. On the beat field, everyone, I did not have to move him. Just turn it back on, he was good. Which was a bit infuriating, if you ask me. Here, like, okay, I have to move you back to the field so then you can find it, which I don't understand why, but still. At least I actually have to do something because he thinks something's wrong, I guess. The beat fielder you just go turn it back on and he was good. Well, let's head over to the comment section, see what you folks had to say here for last episode. Reminder again, always enjoyed reading all your comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. One moment, we'll get the comments to load here. I think I mentioned this here a while back. YouTube added some additional buttons you have to click to view all your comments now. In the name of making it better, I guess, right? Speaking of in the name of making it better, it also added they don't have the comments in like order anymore. It's no idea, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of order YouTube puts the comments in. It used to be one. They were in like oldest, or not, sorry, not oldest, newest to oldest. Almost all the way around the field here. Go check and see how the potato harvest is going here as well. Just make sure we're looking good. Ooh, is that... we may need to go check this here. Looks suspicious, shall we say. What the heck? Oh, okay. I tried clicking on the... Okay, yeah. No, okay, so I did click on it. It brought him up. I mean, why it got me all over there? I'm not... Okay, whatever. Really? I think the grain cart's trying to unload. Or sorry, not grain cart, I guess. Dump cart's trying to unload while the harvester's trying to come through. A bit of a traffic jam. Did the cart actually unload here? He's not full enough to need to, so I think we're good. Mostly just probably, I would say, like a headland related problem. When the trucks are close here, and then, yeah, everyone's like right there at once. Would have Courseplay maybe sorted itself out at some point? Possibly. I don't know. Sometimes Courseplay does them, and sometimes it doesn't. And at least with the potato harvest here in between episodes, Courseplay was not sorting itself out. Anyway, to the comments here from first one from Jake. Jake was saying, good video. Did you check all your mouse setup? I'm not sure what you mean by did I check my mouse setup, but we should be all good on my mouse setup as far as I know. Again, for those who don't know, I run a Corsair M65 mouse. That is the mouse I have ran now for the last how many years? Yeah, couldn't tell you. I mean, I've ran the Corsair M65, I think, since probably about they came out. Kind of been my favorite mouse here. The mouse I'm running here again, just a new one. Again, the one I have one is also a new one, everyone. I replaced it here a couple of weeks ago because my old mouse was getting, I think it was some extra clicks or something. I remember. I don't remember exactly what it was doing, but it was acting up. Wasn't clicking right. So I had a new one, so I got the new one out. That solved the normal button clicking. Then I didn't realize it till a little bit later, like, oh, we're also having a middle mouse button problem on that one. So my brand new mouse, that one, the middle mouse button was not working properly. And I say properly because it did work, but you had to like really push on it like very specifically. Like if you pushed on it very specifically, it worked. And when I say push on, like you had to push on it, like, whoa, this isn't supposed to be a workout here. So yeah, went ahead and bought another brand new Corsair M65, and this one's fine. So yeah, I'll probably see if I can send that other one back. Because yeah, something's wrong with that one. I don't know what, but don't like it. Anyway, next comment here from Christopher. Christopher was saying, a good video. Thank you very much for that. Caleb was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Fred Young was saying, can't beat some homemade chips, fries for you in the US of A. Ah, yes, that is a good point here. Fred, yeah. So over across the pond there, what we call French fries or fries, they, from my understanding, they call chips. Now, here's a question for you there, Fred. So if you call French fries chips, what do you call chips? Because obviously we have chips here in America as well. Our chips are, well, they're potato chips. Oh, and I forgot to put the pipe out, didn't I? So we got French fries. French fries are the long, stringy, well, they're French fries, all right? I mean, who doesn't know what French fries are? Unless, of course, I guess you're across the pond, then you call them chips. Which, yes, I have known that before, so... Yeah, he's going to drive around, isn't he? Whoops. Got to put the pipe out. That's my fault. Oh, we doing good on the potato harvest? Might as well check that while we're at it. We appear to be stopped over there. Now, the only problem I want is if I get out, then I'm going to lose my call on the unloading here, so I don't really want to get out of the harvester. Too bad there's not like a way I can like see what they're doing over here. I just see that there's no movement. I don't like that. Also, how come every time I click on the 9RX, it's putting me over there? Yeah, that's weird. Okay. And it's highlighting the oil. Why is it highlighting the oil mill? What does the 9RX have? Okay. Really? I'm trying to like click on it. Every time I click on it, it kicks me back over there. What? Okay, no idea. Don't click on the 9RX, apparently. I don't know why, but it keeps kicking us over to the oil mill there. I don't know what the 9RX has to do with the oil mill. I don't think we're even doing anything with the oil mill, so it's kind of weird. Let's see. Dustin was saying you hit a tree. Yeah, I think you just thought I hit a tree. I'm sure there's no way I hit a tree. No. Not possible. Not likely. Fake news. Fake news. There we go. Yes. Fake news. Fake news. Well, once we're done unloading, we should probably go check on the potato harvester here. Are they still there? They appear to still be there, and they haven't moved. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just annoying with auto drive because, again, I can't leave the harvester. Otherwise, we lose our call here. So, somebody has to be in the harvester. And unfortunately, in this case, it used to be back in previous versions of the game, Evan. One of my little tricks was I just, okay, if I want to get out of the harvester and don't lose my call, I'm going to go hire a worker. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't work here in 25 anymore with the way hired workers are. I guess that's one of the downsides of the new hired workers. Yes. And like I said, I don't know why. Normally, I've been courseplay like, okay, courseplay gets in a collision with itself. You give it a minute and it sorts itself out. But for some reason with the potato harvester, it is not sorting itself out. It's staying stuck. So, kind of annoying. So yeah, just got to keep an eye on that cart there. Speaking of keeping an eye on the cart. Really? Really? Yeah, you also got to keep an eye on the cart there as well. It's Auto Drive's favorite trick. Finish unloading, it goes pulls in front of you. Okay, well anyway, it looks like it is unfortunately time to wrap it up here this episode. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. As always, thanks for watching, and till next time.